1939 is known as the year World War II began. But the question is, why had international peace collapsed by then? So, to a great extent, the answer lies in a man named Adolf Hitler. A former soldier, Hitler had written about his plans in his book Mein Kampf, My Struggle, and he did this as early as 1925. Now, his three main points were he wanted to abolish the Treaty of Versailles, and he actually hated both Versailles and Saint Germain, but Versailles he hated more. He wanted to expand German territory first by uniting Germany with Austria and then expand towards Eastern Europe in particular. And then he wanted to defeat communism because believed that the Bolsheviks of Russia had a major role in Germany's defeat in the First World War and that Germany was their next target, so he wanted to defeat them. So in 1933, Hitler came to power, and the same year he took Germany not only out of League of Nations, but he also began rearmament. And the next year, he tried to militarily take over Austria, but then Mussolini stopped him. How he stopped him was basically he brought his own forces to the border to send Hitler a message that you can't do this. And it worked. Hitler understood and decided not to take over Austria militarily. Then in 1935, he held a massive rearmament rally in Germany. And the same year, the Saar plebiscite took place. Now you will ask why this took place. Basically, the Saar Basin had been placed under League of Nations rule by Treaty of Versailles. But this was only supposed to last 15 years, followed by a referendum. And here, the people could vote if they wanted to join France or Germany. So Hitler's propagandist Goebbels was very successful in convincing the people that Germany is the better choice for you because you are yourself of German origin. And in the end, 90% of the population actually ended up voting for Germany. And it showed how good of a propagandist Hitler and his team were when it came to convincing German speaking peoples to join them. Then in 1936, Hitler reintroduced conscription in Germany, which the Treaty of Versailles had banned previously. He argued that he needed conscription because there was lots of unemployment in his country. And Britain and France just said, well, it's understandable. He wants a strong army to oppose the USSR because they were actually afraid of USSR at that time. Then the same year, he also remilitarized the Rhineland, which was again something he was not supposed to do as per the Treaty of Versailles. So you can see he was gambling because it could backfire, but it wasn't. And that was basically encouraging Hitler to do more. He gave reasons for this. He said that he needed to protect his country's borders from France and the USSR because they were under threat. And Britain and France's reaction was kind of weird. Britain said it's his right to station troops, and France refrained from saying anything because they were having elections. Now, what this led to, how this encouraged Hitler to do stuff that eventually led to the Second World War, that is something we will be discussing in the upcoming videos. For now, I would like to thank you for watching.